In the golden age of golf, long before Tiger and Jack, there was Gene Sarazen, an innovator, a legend, and the very first man to conquer golf's ultimate challenge, the career Grand Slam. Born in 1902 to Italian immigrant parents, Sarazen rose from humble beginnings, working as a caddy and sharpening his game with borrowed clubs. By the age of 20, he was already making waves on the pro circuit. In 1922, Sarazen captured his first major at the US Open. That same year, he won the PGA Championship, then a grueling match play event. Over the next decade, he'd add more PGA titles and the 1932 Open Championship at Prince's Golf Club, displaying a global dominance rare for his time. But it was the 1935 Masters tournament that sealed his place in history. On Augusta's 15th hole, Sarazen struck the shot heard round the world, a miraculous 4-wood albatross that tied him for the lead with Craig Wood. The next day, Sarazen defeated Wood in the playoff by 5 strokes, shooting 144 over 2 rounds to Wood's 149. One of the interesting things about this achievement is that when Sarazen won the 1935 Masters to complete the Grand Slam, the Masters wasn't even considered a major by many players at the time. It wasn't until years later that the tournament's prestige grew, retroactively making Sarazen's win the final piece of his historic Grand Slam. Ben Hogan's name is synonymous with mastery. Known for his near-flawless swing and relentless pursuit of perfection, Hogan became just the second professional golfer in history to complete the career Grand Slam, winning each of golf's 4 majors at least once. His Grand Slam journey began at the PGA Championship, where he captured his first major title in 1946. He would go on to win it again in 1948. That same year, Hogan added the US Open to his resume, his first of 4 wins in that tournament, with additional victories in 1950, 1951, and 1953. His next major win came at Augusta National, where he won the Masters tournament in 1951 and again in 1953. Known for his strategic brilliance, Hogan dissected Augusta with unmatched precision, often favoring exact yardages over raw power. The missing piece? The Open Championship, played overseas, a tournament Hogan had never entered. But in 1953, at the age of 40, he made his one and only appearance. Despite unfamiliar links conditions and smaller British golf balls, Hogan won the Open at Carnoustie, completing the Grand Slam in his very first, and only, attempt. Even more amazing, Hogan played just 1 practice round at Carnoustie before the tournament. Yet his preparation was so meticulous, he still won by 4 strokes, earning the nickname, the Wee Iceman, from the Scottish press. With that victory, Hogan's Grand Slam was complete. 9 majors, each one with intention, planning, and surgical execution. Gary Player didn't just compete with the best. He traveled across the globe and beat them on every kind of course. In 1965, he became the 3rd golfer in history to achieve the career Grand Slam, winning all 4 major championships, and the first to do it from outside the United States. Player's path to the Slam began with the Open Championship, which he won in 1959 at Muirfield. He was just 23 years old. That win made him the youngest winner of the Open in over 40 years, and set the tone for his aggressive, fearless style of play. 2 years later, in 1961, Player conquered Augusta, becoming the first international winner of the Masters tournament. He'd go on to win 2 more green jackets in 1974 and 1978. He captured the PGA Championship in 1962, winning at Aronimink Golf Club by a single stroke over Bob Golby, known for its tight fairways and demanding approach shots. Perfect for Player's precision. But the crowning moment came in 1965, when Player won the US Open at Bellerive Country Club. It was his 7th attempt at the title, and it didn't come easy. After finishing 72 holes tied with Kel Nagle, Player won the 18-hole playoff, making him just the 3rd man ever, after Sarazen and Hogan, to complete the professional Grand Slam. Gary Player completed the Grand Slam at just 29 years old, younger than both Hogan and Sarazen when they did it. And unlike many, he didn't stop there. He would go on to win 9 major championships and over 160 tournaments worldwide. Gary Player didn't just win majors. He helped globalize the game. Jack Nicklaus didn't just set records, he redefined greatness. In 1966, he became the 4th golfer in history to achieve the career Grand Slam, and the first to win each of the 4 majors at least 3 times. His Grand Slam journey began with a bang. In 1962, Nicklaus won the US Open at Oakmont, defeating Arnold Palmer in an 18-hole playoff. It was his first professional win, and it came at one of the toughest venues in golf. The next year, in 1963, he captured his first Masters tournament, mastering Augusta National with power and poise. That win made him the youngest Masters champion at the time, and he would go on to win at Augusta 6 times, a record that still stands. Later that same year, Nicklaus claimed the PGA Championship, winning at Dallas Athletic Club. His ability to dominate in both stroke and match play formats quickly set him apart from his peers. But it was in 1966 that Nicklaus completed the Grand Slam, winning the Open Championship at Muirfield. Known for windy, firm conditions and shot-making demands, the links course was a challenge for any American. But Nicklaus adapted and won by a single stroke. When Jack won the 1966 Open to complete his Grand Slam, it made him the first player in history to hold all 4 majors at once, if you count them across 2 seasons: the 1965 Masters, 1965 U.S. Open, 1966 PGA, and 1966 Open. That's a feat even Tiger never achieved. Jack Nicklaus would finish his career with a record 18 major titles, but it was that Grand Slam in 1966 that proved he was built for every course, every condition, and every era. Tiger Woods didn't just change the game, he redefined it. In 2000, he became the 5th golfer in history to achieve the career Grand Slam, completing the prestigious feat at the age of 24, the youngest to ever do it. Woods' first major came in 1997, at the Masters tournament. His 12-stroke victory was a dominant statement to the golf world, announcing that a new era of golf had arrived. Tiger would go on to claim 5 green jackets by 2019, cementing his legacy at Augusta National. In 1999, Tiger claimed his first PGA Championship at Medina Country Club, with a commanding performance in the final round. The following year, he won the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach in one of the most dominant displays of golf ever. Woods won by 15 strokes, an all-time record margin for a major championship. With the PGA Championship secured, Woods turned his sights on the Open Championship, the one major that had eluded him. That changed in 2000, when Tiger claimed victory at St. Andrews in a near-flawless performance, becoming the 5th player ever to complete the career Grand Slam. His 2000 win at the Open also began his historic Tiger Slam, holding all 4 majors simultaneously. Tiger Woods completed the Grand Slam in just 9 years, fastest to do so. In fact, he became the first golfer to win each major in a span of fewer than 20 attempts, a feat that speaks to his dominance in every aspect of the game. With that 2000 Open win, Woods secured his place in golfing history, joining the select few who have completed the Grand Slam. But his journey was far from over. Tiger would go on to win 15 major championships and dominate golf for decades. Rory McIlroy's name is now etched alongside golf's greatest as the 6th player in history to complete the career Grand Slam, joining the ranks of legends like Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods. McIlroy's journey to this prestigious achievement started in 2011, when he claimed his first U.S. Open title at Congressional. At just 22 years old, his 8-stroke victory was a statement of his immense talent and ability to thrive on big stages. He added to that success in 2012, when he captured his 2nd major, the PGA Championship at Kiowa Island. His 2-stroke win over the field made him the youngest player in history to win both the U.S. Open and the PGA Championship, a feat that set him apart early in his career. After a brief lull, McIlroy's next breakthrough came at Royal Liverpool in 2014, when he won his first Open Championship. His 2-stroke victory over Sergio Garcia showcased his powerful swing and mental toughness under pressure, proving his ability to win on links courses as well. But McIlroy's crowning moment came in 2025 at Augusta National, when he won the Masters tournament to complete his career Grand Slam. After years of near misses, including a heartbreaking final round collapse in 2011, McIlroy triumphed in a dramatic playoff, finally earning the green jacket and securing his place in golfing history. Rory McIlroy is the first golfer in history to win the U.S. Open, PGA Championship, Open Championship, and Masters tournament in different calendar years, showing his remarkable ability to adapt and excel on various courses under varying conditions. His Grand Slam victories span across 11 years, making his career Grand Slam a true testament to his consistency at the highest level. Rory McIlroy now stands as one of golf's youngest career Grand Slam winners, and one of the most complete players to ever grace the sport.